Welcome to Ecstatic Yoga. Welcome to Ecstatic Movement. I think maybe I'll turn this light on for maybe a little better. All right. Today we will be practicing ecstatic movement, and we're going to be doing it a little bit different today. It's going to be a ecstatic movement, combined yin asana. And I think you're going to like it. I hope so. We're going to have a journey through the koshas. It's going to be a little more yin, but we will be moving. And I'm inviting you to bring some of your own music. Something that really excites you, that makes you move, but we're going to have a variety. So we're going to start with kind of some more calming, relaxing music. And you get to choose that of your own self. And find something that feels true to your heart, opens your heart, that feels good. I'm going to have mine on very quietly. If I have them, sometimes they block the YouTube if my music is loud, or if they can hear it's in a licensed music. So I'm going to invite you to have your own. And we are focusing, this is our last brahmachari. It's week 4, and this is non-excess. So this is the Patanjali's sutras, and this is in the 8 limbs, the Raja Yoga, and we're talking about the yamas. So yama brahmachari is non-excess, and we were talking about that this whole week, about letting go of all that no longer serves us, letting go of all lower vibrational frequencies, pain loops, anything that is going to hold us back in a lower vibration, stress. Let's let go of stress. That's an excess we don't need. And all these things, and this is on an emotional basis, on a spiritual basis, on a physical basis, on a mental, on every realm you can imagine. We want to just let ourselves go, empty ourselves out of all excess. And so I love the part that it says excess. And that just makes me happy, because it's not like the good things, the good conditioning, the good habits. We can keep those. But the things that are no longer serving us, we let go. And I think of it in an analogy of, and this is go through your clothing, go through everything you can do, maybe go through your drawers, and make this final brahmachari, letting go of excess. If we have stuff in our drawers that we don't need, that's energy that's clogging up our space. Emotions or resentments, old hurts from the past. Just let them go, just let them go. And we let them go by not bringing attention. So it's not like you actually have to go and find that person and beg for their forgiveness. Don't do that anyways. Be confident, empowered if you do feel the need, and apologize or be responsible for your part if that is what you're called to do. But it's not what you have to do, because in brahmachari, we're letting go of the excess. Don't bring your attention. If that old resentment comes up in your awareness, it's like, let it go. Just let it go. And bring your awareness to the present moment peace. The person who is in front of you, the energy that's in front of you, your commitment in your heart in this moment, the smell of the flowers and the breeze on your face. And I wish I could be outside right now, but it's been raining a few days and it's cold, but I'm going to get back out. So we're letting go of all of that on all levels that don't serve us. So find your music. I'm going to find a music for myself. I'm going to put it on really low. And then we're going to do our final rapture to I Bow to You. But I think I might put that on anyways. My granddaughter was playing with my phone. Closing your eyes and remembering this week the focus is also dharana, the 8 limbs. And so of the 8 limbs, dharana is our concentration. It's the 6th limb, and here we are focusing, taking this time for a moment to just rest in breath awareness. And that's going to be our single point of focus. And we'll change that focus throughout this practice a little bit, because we're really focusing on, this is our last day of really focusing on dharana, concentration, single point of focus. So we're going to have a few moments. I don't want this to be too loud. We were just going to sit in our dharana, remembering as we move through the 8 limbs, we moved from asana, the body, to pranayama, the breath, to pratyahara, the inner sensations, the inner aliveness, the dynamic energy field within. Taking a moment to dive in to the pratyahara as your single point of focus. And moving to the 3rd eye. Dharana, single point of focus. So we're in the body, the breath, pratyahara, sensation to the 3rd eye. We're moving quickly, but you can do this now. So we're going to take a few minutes for this, putting on a song for yourself, and we'll meditate to this song as we meditate in dharana. And the music, just letting the emotions arise. For me, some emotion is arising, and if that happens, just allow that. However, keep that focus back to the 3rd eye. And see if you can bring an even deeper and more intense focus to this 3rd eye chakra. It's one point of focus, dharana. Always keeping that focus on the third eye. No worries if you wander. We're just going to bring ourselves right back. And gently coming back. And take it this time to set your intention for your practice. Feeling the emotions of that intention. And releasing that intention to the universe with a this or better, this or better, this or better. Beautiful. So we're going to just begin to move in our bodies, making circles around the pelvis. Circles, and remembering to stop and massage any spots that might feel just a little tense. Really enjoying the sensations as well. Enjoying the movement. You need to get the head into it, shoulders. Start to get that whole upper body into the movements. Just wiggling anything out, maybe moving some cat-cow in the spine. So when you move in your cat-cow, I invite you This new camera I have has me opposite. So my hands are going that way, but on the camera it's going that way. So it's really getting used to it. Moving into this flexion and extension of the spine in your cat-cow, and begin to exaggerate it a little bit. Really opening the chest and arching the back, bringing the shoulders in when you go into your cow. You can engage those bandhas too. And exhale into cat. And really feel the back round, moving around a little bit. Nice way. And playing with it on your own with some spontaneous movements, a little more exaggerated. It's done. You might want to move the spine really fast. Kind of playing with it. What can you do in cat? That's fun. What can you do in cow? It's fun. Get the hips into it a little bit if you want. And when we were kids and we were young, we just played in our bodies. We moved them in every different direction. And if we stop doing that, we're not going to be as happy and flexible in our body. Maybe coming forward and doing a nice forward fold. That is real. Yeah. And let's move into child's pose. Oh, I brought the bells today. Finish up with that. And as you inhale, coming up into your up dog. And beginning to just move some spontaneous movements and flowing back and forth between child's pose and up dogs. And we're going to do this for a few minutes. And just being in your own space, I invite you to bask in your own nectar. And we're going to really focus on the physical body for a moment, the physical koshas. So as you move from cat-cow, feeling the stretch in the muscles, feeling where your body's connected to the earth, noticing how this cat-cow flow is feeling in your physical body. We're going to be in our Anamaya Kosha, the physical kosha. Basking in that physical kosha, this far extension of our actual true being, this furthest extension that we know of right now. And I invite you to really connect in a loving way to this physical body, this physical kosha, Anamaya Kosha, Anamaya Kosha. And using the breath, but our focus is on the physical. So take some time now to just flow. And we're going to end up on the floor, on the earth. So laying your whole body on the earth. And as you lay down on the earth, I'm going to give you a few breaths. And we're going to not only be that sponge, we're also going to connect with the earth and the body. And earth and the body is one. Exchanging the same molecules back and forth between us and all the other physicality on the planet. So taking this time to really connect with the earth and the Annamaya Kosha before we move into our Pranamaya Kosha. Open it back just a little bit. Let me see. Let me tell you, this new camera it seems a little more centered. All right. Okay. Take this time resting in Annamaya Kosha. You can turn the head from one side to the other or in the middle, just honoring the comfort of your neck throughout the process and moving it at any time. Remembering throughout this practice, anytime you can come out and just sit on your mat, lay down on your mat, always back off if there's pain, always honor your body. And I invite you to just let everything go, that brahmachari. You may not, even the things that you don't know that could be holding you back a little bit. Just letting all that no longer serves go and let the earth accept that for you. Take that from you.
You're the earth from which all things grow. You're the water, the eternal flow. You're the fire that goes on and on. You're the air I breathe in for this song. And I bow to you, and I bow to you, and I bow to you, and I bow to you. You're the sweetness that embraces me. You're the all-pervading truth and beauty. You're the infinite love, story of grace. You're the compassion in space. And I bow to you. 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 And I bow to you.
Eventually, we're going to come into a table. And moving the hips back and forth. And I want you to take a moment to check in with the physical body. Just once more noticing these new position from being on the floor to being in table. Just moving in table. Keeping the breath flowing. Feeling the sensations. All your awareness, dharana, all your focus on this physical body. One last time, and moving into the prana body. Feeling a nice inhale as we move into our cow, opening up the heart. Back is arched, tailbone's lifted, and exhale into your cat. Focus on the prana. We're moving into the pranamaya kosha now. Flowing back and forth. Nice, deep, long inhales and exhales with the focus of the breath, the prana. We're going to be moving in the prana body for a while, so coming gently up, moving into a camel. So we're going to move into a camel, then we're going to start to move into some a little bit faster movements. But with the camel, remembering we're going to tuck the tailbone under to open up these vertebrae in the back. Bringing the hands to the small of the back, elbows in, and coming into a nice back bend as you lift the chest and then bend back. Relaxing the head in alignment with the spine. You can take those toes, it's my favorite, and then bring those hips back over the knees best as you can. And breathe into that lower belly, all the focus on the breath. One more breath. Beautiful. Bringing the hands back, up to the small of the back. And let's move into child's pose for a moment. And gently coming up. And we're gonna move back into our table. Beautiful stretch out blanket out there. And let's take one foot out and extend it out behind us. And inhale a nice deep breath. Exhale. Coming back. Inhale. Feel that heel pressing back. Exhale. Bringing the head in towards the front knee. And one more. Inhale. More breath. And exhale. Bring both knees back. Let's bring that right leg back with the opposite one. Nice stretch. Stretch. Inhale. And exhale, coming back. Inhale. Feel that heel reaching back. And exhale. One more. Inhale. Feel that prana body. That energy. Exhale. Beautiful. And we're going to come up. Standing position. Move into a forward fold to begin with. And you can grab those elbows. You can grab the back of the thighs and pull the body in towards you. Feel the hamstrings. Let's come up into half forward fold. Oh, just the camera. All right. Been having some camera troubles. Let's see, okay. Coming up to standing. And taking a moment right now we're in prana, in the prana body, but we're going to move a little back and forth from pranayama to pratyahara. So we're still moving in our single point of focus as we move through this practice, but we're going to change that focus. So I want you to take a moment as we take a few breaths, just standing here in this position, feeling the feet really rooted into the earth. It's our grounding, our foundation, our connection to Mother Earth, and taking a couple deep breaths into this lower belly, deep abdominal breaths. And bring your awareness to that energy body, maybe visualizing chakras spinning or the nadis dancing up the spine and the Sushumna, the great river, the meridians coursing through the whole body, the pranavayas dancing all around, up and down, dancing. And begin to feel that Taurus energy pouring out through the root chakra in all directions. It's all directions. It makes this beautiful spear around us and goes out, crown, shooting its light and energy out in all directions. This energy in this entire web, beautiful pranamaya kosha. It surrounds you 360 degrees, this energy ball of radiance connected to divine source. And it's surging through your body, surging constantly. Take a few breaths, just imagining that torus ball of energy around you, of prana and life force and light. Pranamaya Kosha. Beautiful. And begin moving in this pranic ball of energy. Just moving and feeling it. And moving with your music, you might want to change your music to something a little more upbeat or a little more, as we move, I'm going to change mine. Just moving in a way that really feels beautiful for you. Can't find it, so I'm just going to keep this one on. Just moving. Anytime you need liquids, water, help yourself. And as you kind of just dance, as you dance around in this ball of energy, find new movements that work with your music. Pick you up a little bit. Make you want to dance. Might want to kick. I want to do jumping jacks. I want to twist. Just play with your body and do what it feels fun and easy. Don't need to be a famous dancer or have the right moves or anything like that. You're just having fun. And the whole time focusing on this ball of pranic energy, moving and how you're dancing right in the very center of it. And how it's activating the whole of the prana body, energizing this dynamic ball energy that's all around you. It's moving through the physical and creating this physical lowest body. All this, no hierarchy. This is the most dense of all the bodies, and here it is. You've created this. This prana has created this physical being and moving and flowing in ways that feel good. Don't worry, no one's watching, but maybe you're watching me, but I'm dancing as if no one's watching either. I want to add a little bouncing and twisting. Maybe from one edge of the mat to the other edge of the mat. Kicking, doing what feels good for you and to the beat of your music. Out. Front. Get your arms into it. If you need to take any breaks, feel free to take a break. We'll do some leaps. I'm never took ballet lessons, so ballerina will probably have a lot of critiques for my leaps. But don't worry about it's perfect, just having fun. You're just a kid, you might want to just even skip around your space. Like, how often do you skip? Now, when you're in the grocery store, walking down the street, just allow yourself to skip like you did when you were a kid. I always skipped. Building up this prana, just imagining this prana ball. Whew. And we're going to start to slow down a little bit. And maybe some gentle bouncing. Whatever's a good transition for you as you start to come down from the skipping and dancing and leaping and just enjoying the gentler movement. Beautiful. Yeah. We're going to begin now to slow down and move the body and hips in some circles. Nice big circles with the hips. And noticing that breath slowing down a little bit. And you might want to make some extra movements, massage a spot, just enjoying the whole range of motion here. And all the sensations, but we're really focusing mostly on this prana right now. This ball of prana around us. Chakras, the whole pranic system. It's invisible to our physical eyes, but it's there. It sustains this body. Maybe some nice gentle cat-cows. Moving, just finding some gentle, spontaneous movements that feels good in your body. And maybe some twisting. I always like to lift that opposite foot. It protects that knee a little bit, and it brings you into a little bit deeper twist in the spine. Kind of going backwards in our warm-ups here. Shaking out a little bit. Shaking the body. Step dance. Shake it out. And let's do some tapping. Waking up that organ of the skin. Bringing in some circulation. Letting it know that you're here. Remember to give that thymus some extra energy. This is the immunity center. You're going to keep it nice and thriving, alert and awake, no sleeping on the job. Beginning to tap the whole body. And we're going to move into our breath of joy. Moving to move into the breath of joy, and then we're going to start moving and kind of merging the pranamaya kosha and the manamaya kosha, moving a little deeper into pratyahara. But for right now, we're going to really activate that pranamaya kosha with the breath of joy. And remembering it's 3 sips of inhales. First one, arms are parallel to the floor, arms are outreached, heart is open, and then they both come up. And then we bend the knees, exhaling, nice deep breath down, and start again. Nice bouncy knees. One more. Let's do 2 more. We're in pranamaya kosha. One more. When we exhale, holding this nice forward fold for a few breaths and allowing yourself to really get into that prana. Slowly coming down to a seated position. As you sit, comfortably on your mat, moving into mindful breath and bringing all your awareness to that pranamaya kosha. Some tingling around your body, feeling energy moving, flowing, aliveness. We're going to begin to move into our manamaya kosha from here. This is our mental, emotional body. It's deeply connected to pratyahara, the inner aliveness, sensations, emotions. And this is actually a deeper state within, and it's a more expanded state. So it expands further out in pranamaya kosha, and it extends even deeper in than the pranamaya kosha. This beautiful body, this sheath, this layer that sustains both the pranamaya kosha and the annamaya kosha. So basking in this manomaya kosha, putting that intention out and diving into your heart, into the inner aliveness, the inner sensations. Noticing how this practice of ecstatic movement has affected your body, your energy, your emotions. Taking a moment now to dive into the emotional body. And allow whatever's there to arise. And if crying comes or laughing comes, this is a free open space for that. Allow it to arise. basking in the Manamaya Kosha, the depth, the emotion. And taking some time now to allow yourself to move gently in this Manamaya Kosha. Moving yet maintaining this deep, deep connection with the heart, deep emotions, and that higher mind, capital M mind, being aware without thought, just basking in the emotion, aware. What does your body want to do? How does it want to move? Knowing that Annamaya Kosha is there, that Pranamaya Kosha is there in the belly. To also have this even deeper depth to what you are in the Manamaya Kosha. Deep inside your heart. This ancient heart that's timeless. Ageless. Many physical incarnations, many different forms, wise beyond measure. Just having fun with some gentle movements as you really maintain that connection to the heart, the Manamaya Kosha, the emotions, that mind, capital M, aware and conscious. Let's move into a nice twist. So I'm extending my left leg. I'm going to take the right leg, the right foot right on the outside of the left leg, wrapping that left arm around the right leg. I'm going to take this right hand and root it into the earth and feel that connection with the right hand in the earth. And as I press into the right hand, I extend the spine, I inhale and exhale, twisting and gazing over that right shoulder. Next inhale, extension, and on the exhale, twist. And one more. Maybe even using the eyes to see if your eyes can gaze a little further. Beautiful. I'm going to do a practice here. While we're here, we're going to take this thumb and we're going to put it out here and we're going to look at the thumb and we're going to move the thumb back, a nice twist. Keep your eyes focused on the thumb. And a gentle edge, find how far you can go and whereabouts that is with your eyes. And then releasing back. Beautiful. And then we're going to take the thumb out and get the thumb for one more time. And notice where you're at. And releasing. Little micro twist the other way. See how far you can go that way. See if you can meet that spot. And we're going to do it one more time. Inhaling with that thumb. Exhaling as we twist back. And see if that thumb could extend even a little further back. And release. And let's do one more micro. Just twisting to see if the head can meet about the same spot. So you can see 360 degrees around yourself. Beautiful job. Let's go to the other side. Right leg out. Left foot on the outside of the right leg. Still in our Manamaya Kosha, so we're in our hearts. We're going to bring this left hand right behind the buttocks and pressing into the right hand, extending the spine, a nice deep inhale. And exhale, twisting to gaze out over that left shoulder. We'll continue with 2 more breaths. Noticing where your eyes are at, and then releasing back. And we're going to take that thumb, left thumb, and gazing at the thumb, keep your attention focused on the thumb. And notice where the thumb is at, and coming back. 2 more times. I'm just going to go focusing on this thumb, slowly moving back. All the attention on the thumb, single point of focus. See if maybe that arm and that thumb is able to go back a little further, and the gaze and release. And we're going to do our counter pose here, and gently twisting the head and see if you can find that spot behind. And let's do this one more time. Gazing at that thumb, bringing it back. Single point of focus on the thumb. And then releasing back. And counter pose. And noticing how you can, that single point of focus, how you can be in your dharana focus and use that to help expand the range of motion. And we're in butterfly now, feeling those butterfly wings flap. This whole practice has kind of been a little backwards. Beautiful. And we're going to move into a forward fold here. So let's inhale, extending that spine. And you can bring those arms up if you like. And then I'd like you to bring them down as you hinge forward. Bring them to your hips. You bring it down to the floor and hinge forward at the hips. Spine is straight. It's not moving. Only the hips are moving. Really focus on that movement in the hips and find your gentle edge. And engage those bandhas, and let's take a nice deep breath. And exhale. Rounding the spine, hinging a little deeper in the hips, and moving into a nice forward fold in your Baddha Konasana. Letting the head completely relax and taking a few breaths here as we bask in the Manamaya Kosha, the Pratyahara, the inner aliveness, the sensations, the pulsations, the vibrations, the trembling inside you, the emotions arising. Bring in all your awareness to sensation. Pratyahara, the Manamaya Kosha, the emotions. Fully aware.
Basking deep inside the sanctuary of your heart. Sending love to this Manamaya Kosha, basking in this loving way. Glad to have this part of yourself to feel. And gently and kindly coming up. We're going to move on to our backs as we move into the Vijnanamaya Kosha and the Anandamaya Kosha. So we're going to move from our single point of focus of Dharana to Dhyana, which is pure meditative awareness, and allow that to take us into Samadhi or the Anandamaya Kosha. They're the same. When you're in Samadhi, you are expanded out into your Anandamaya Kosha. So coming onto your back, and we're going to just take a little extended. We're not going into a full Samadhi because we're already at our Vijnanamaya Kosha. We're already at Dhyana. And then we'll move into Anandamaya Samadhi by grace. We just prepare ourselves and knock on the door. Crack that door open. Resting. Feeling the earth support your body. Maintaining that deep inner focus of Manamaya Kosha. Still one merged and melted in the heart, the Pratyahara. Bringing our single point of focus to the third eye. Follow your attention on the third eye. As you allow yourself to bask in this Vijnanamaya Kosha, pure awareness. Releasing the concentration and opening up to pure awareness. Allowing at any moment that absolute silent stillness to immerse your consciousness. You are everything.
everywhere, nowhere. Everything, nothing. And taking a nice deep breath in your belly. Feeling the pratyahara, the aliveness. Feeling all those koshas from the body connecting to the earth, prana in your belly, the aliveness within your body, that emotional expansion, brilliance, that aware mind. And that ecstatic true nature, Anandamaya Kosha, all simultaneously. Being enraptured in a body. More deep breaths into the belly as we begin to come back. Wiggling the fingers and the toes. Stretching out the arms and legs. Moving around a little bit. Maybe bending the knees. Moving those knees back and forth, and eventually figuring out which side you want to go and rolling over to that side. And we're going to take a couple breaths here. And inhaling, coming up.
And coming to a seated position. Taking this moment now to check in with the body. So the earth underneath you. Checking in on the prana body and the pratyahara. And bring yourself back to that intention that you set at the beginning of practice, and bring that back into your awareness, and allow yourself to feel those same exact emotions as if that intention is fully manifested right here, right now. And releasing that intention, this or better, this or better, this or better. And coming back, we will conclude with a namaste. Oh, we're going to ring the bells real quick. Yeah, do a little short chant with the bells. Oh, there's John. Hey, konekea, hey, 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 hey. Hey, konene, hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey, hey. We'll be chanting in class this week. Next week. I honor the place in you in which the entire universe dwells. I honor the place in you which is of love, light, truth, and peace. When you are in that place in you, and I am in that place in me, we are one. Namaste.